Okay, let's get started on how to build a coffee mug. I have rolled out the clay. What I like to do is, this is a 5 by 11 template. I kind of just mark it to see how big the mug is going to be. And then I'll put my texture on. This is a Coal Mountain Pottery texture roller. I'm going to start right here because this will be at the bottom of the mug. I want to press firmly. Go all the way across. Then you want to lift it up. Anytime you press texture, you want to lift it up so it doesn't stick. All right, then I come back and cut this. You want to do an angle. And do another angle. And come across here. I'll go ahead and just go all the way across. Cut your bottom. Kind of see how thick it is. Let me remove this. Okay. So you take a sponge. You want to wipe the top back. That way it's smooth to your lips when you touch the mug. I go on and do the inside. And then we will scratch the sides. Okay. See how it's able to hold itself up? It's kind of what you want. If it's too wet, it'll just fall over and make it harder. All right, here's where we'll just put it together. Keep your finger on the inside wherever you're at so you don't push through. Okay, so now we have the inside. I use this tool here and we'll press it together. Keep your hand on the outside all the way down. Okay, so now it's time for the bottom of the mug. And I use my stamp for my name. What we'll do is set the mug on top, kind of see where we want it, and then cut around. Okay. Now we'll flip that over, scratch this, go ahead and work on the bottom, scratch that. Okay, now we will flip it over, set it on the bottom. I like to put mine on a board. That way I can move it around easier. Go ahead and press down. All right, now what I'll do is come in with my finger and clean up the bottom. Push that all together. I like to come in with this tool, pull a little of that back. Then I have a little more of a rounded bottom, not straight up and down. It just cleans it up better, makes it look better. Come back with your finger, smooth that out. Keep your finger on the inside everywhere you're working. And there we go. That looks nice. All right, then I come in with a paintbrush, and you want to clean the inside of your mug. Okay. Now what I like to do is come in and stretch it. Just take your finger, hold the bottom, stretch it up to about the top of the mug or the books. And slowly go around. Now we're coming up to the seam where we placed it together. Just be careful of that spot. I'll place my handle right here too, and I'll hide where we put it together. Anyway, just go around, check, make sure it's kind of the same all the way around. Kind of check it. This side needs a little more. There you go. I use this right here to keep it circular on top. You can use a funnel if you have one in the kitchen. I kind of come back and press it against it a little bit. Okay, there you go. Now it's time for the handle. This is how I make my handles. I just roll out the clay. And then I get it a little wet. Pull it down. Come across on top. Flip it. Come down. Back on top. I don't want a real thick handle, so I'll just keep thinning it. Make sure that when you are finished, your edges are smooth, because your hand will be gripping that on the inside. Down. Okay, that's about what I want. You can see how thick it is. Okay, so I'll find the seam where we were at. I'll cut this here and see how much we want to use. So I want my handle a little lower. I don't want it at the top. That's too big. Let's cut that much off. Try it again. And you can see that looks good for this size of mug. I take just a tiny bit more off. Okay, then we'll scratch the top part of the handle. We'll scratch right here where we want it. Then we'll go down here and scratch. Scratch the bottom of the handle. All right. And then we'll come in, put your hand on the inside of the mug to apply pressure. Press it in tight. You can come back and straighten it out a little bit. Come down here. Go inside the mug. Press that against it. Okay, now we'll straighten it out. Check and make sure the bottom is lined up with the top. Check the side. Come in with the brush again and just clean that up. Then I will take a Walmart bag and I will set it over top and come back and check it in a few hours. And you can do a little more stretching if you see that you need to stretch a little more on one side. Anyway, there you go. Turned out really cute. Put this top back on there. If you just barely set it on there, it can go all the way to bone dry and it will not stay inside. I'll press it right now, come back a little later, lift it up, just barely set it on there and let it dry. We put a bag on it. Here's another one that we made yesterday. This one here, you can see that I press the texture a little bit harder. So after I bisque fire these, then when it's time to glaze, since these books are so small, what I do is use these bottles here. I'll put the glaze in and then I'll come through and then glaze each book a different color. Then I usually like to put snow on the top because it sparkles. But anyway, here's the final finish. This is what it'll look like. I put a glaze on the bottom and then wipe it back so it shows the texture. I also do that in the books just to show texture around the books. But you can see I glazed each one a different color. I also put a cross on this one so I could have a Bible on this mug. But anyway, this is Amico Snow. Turned out beautiful. Hope you enjoyed.